Joel here from AZ Yu-Gi-Oh! Village. It's Tuesday night. It's the 11th, and today's video is going to be an intro to my first member of Team Gyarados. He's a Tucson player here in Arizona, and I'm going to interview him, and then he's going to show you his deck profile that he's running. I'll let him explain that, and then the following videos after this will probably be some duels of my deck and the deck he's running. So I'd like to introduce you guys to stupid camera. And you are
Josh Gonzalez.
And you play
Chaos Agents right now.
And how long have you been playing?
Like total?
Basically. If you can say competitively.
Competitively, I want to say like a little under a year.
Okay. What are your plans for 2013 Yu-Gi-Oh related at least? What do you want to do? Do you want to hit up events? Do you want to what would you like to do?
The main thing I want to do is just top at regionals. That's what I care about the most. Whether it's with this deck or another deck, it doesn't matter. I just want to become a better duelist, and I wouldn't mind going to different places.
Like if they were close by, like if YCS California or Texas, would you go to those?
I'd be so down there.
Alright, because I plan to do that with the team. So basically whoever else jumps on board, that's the kind of things I would want to talk about. But in terms of that, let's get into the deck profile and see why he plays. I'm going to hold the camera so hopefully it's not that bad. Go for it.
Alright, so starting off with 3 Hyperion. Just about a staple in the deck. It's the boss guy. Easy to get out. 3 Venus. They make the plays of the deck with the triple shine ball. Get out Darkness, Daigusto, Gachis. For the 2 Earths, +1 staple searches. I run 2 Heralds, but they don't like much hand traps, and these are almost the extent of the hand traps that I run in the entire deck total. And they work pretty well. You just dump a dead shine ball or something. They get rid of a big monster if you want. 2 Thunder Kings. Just like running them, I only run 2 searches, so it's not a big of a deal. 2 Birdmen. They can make mad combos in the deck. You can bring back your Earth with them, and you can do a couple Chaos Agent OTKs with them. So I like running them. It's my preference. 2 Trigodia. I'm not a great player with this card, but you run a lot of levels in the deck, and a lot of times I find myself taking control of their monster and just overlaying. So I like the card. Tour Guide Engine. 1 Sangan.
To go with the tour guides.
Huh?
To go with the tour guides.
Yeah, to go with the tour guides. I just run 1 Maxi, and that's the only universal hand trap I run. It works alright. I mean, at minimum it's 1 for 1 in most decks, so I run 1. It doesn't really hurt me often. 1 Christia. I kind of took the philosophy of the top 4 guy at YCS Tacoma. He just doesn't like having 2 in hand. I don't either, so that's why I just run 1.
You're talking about Simon He?
Yeah.
I think he got top 8.
Oh, did he get
top
top 8?
4 was 2 Mermills, a wind up, and the Executors.
Yeah, okay, so the top 8 Chaos Agent guy. Chaos Sorcerer, BLS, Chaos Monsters, Cores, because you don't run a lot of back row in this, and you want to keep control, and if you lose control, then you have to back you up. Spirit Reaper, good stall. Honest, because you run a lot of lights. For spells, we got the big 3.
Okay.
Triple MST, because it's supposed to be a fast deck. You want to get your monsters out. You want to keep them on the fields. Gotta run the maximum
back row 8.
Yeah. I run these 3. And they do work in this deck because you run a lot of different levels in the deck. You always have the extra shine ball if you want to, get rid of it for a monster that they have, or just creature swap them, just do them dirty. So that's why I run these guys. And then I guess a difference between mine and Simon He's build would be, instead of running 1 Treacherous, I run the 2 Compulsives because I like them a lot more than Treacherous Shot Pull. I run into them a lot more, and they're chainable. It can get rid of just about any problem you have. So that's why I run them. I run 2 right now.
So the deck is how much? 40?
It's 40.
Okay.
Sure. Actually, I might be down to 39 right now, but I'm pretty sure it's at 40 right now. But
you have an extra deck for this? At least
yeah, I have an extra deck. For the extra deck right now, you get the synchros. You have Stardust, Black Rose, Iron Chain until I get Gaia Knight, the Taster, Armory Arm. That's it for the synchros. I'm probably gonna switch Black Rose out for Sacred Wyvern because there's an OTK with it. I'd rather have that than Black Rose. For the Xyz, I run 1 Heliopolis, just for if I hit it with if I get like a Trag out and then a Hyperion or something like that, I can go into him. He's good sometimes. 1 Maestro because I run a little bit of 4s and I run the Mind Control and the Trag and stuff. So I just like to run at least 1 4. For the 3s, I have a lot of 3s. I have Essegolm, Leviathan, Levier, Tempo, Zenmains, and they're all pretty self-explanatory, like stables. I run 1 Phoenix, Dark Mist, and then Gachi. It's really close to Simon Hughes extra deck, and except for like the Gustav, because I don't really like that. And then I guess for my current side deck, I don't really have a good side deck right now because I switch it off depending on what locals I go to. I just have Triple Pro right now, Double Max C, Double Virus because we got a lot of Chaos Dragons and 2 Zone locals. 2 Roll Decrease, don't have much back row so it doesn't really hurt. 1 Shadow Imprisoning, 2 Soul Drain, 2 Sealing, and 2 System Downs.
And do you like the deck?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I mean, like, it reminds me a lot of Chaos Dragons, not in the sense that, like, they run, like, similarly, but in the sense that they just get big monsters out really easily, and I feel like that's like, I do really well with these kind of decks that get the big monsters out easily, and, you know, like, if I'm patient with it, I can do pretty well against people who are pretty good, so.
What do you think the deck does so well in this current format? Is it the ability to bring out a big monster every turn? Is it the ability to consistently keep field control? Or it's just the fast pace of the deck is faster than what most decks are up to right now?
I mean, it has its inconsistencies like a lot of decks do. I mean, if you draw the shine balls, it's kind of annoying. Stuff like that. Like, all decks have, like, you know, their weak points. But, like, I think the format's kind of dimmed down to a spot where it's like, well, life points do matter a little bit. And I think this deck has, like, a lot of utilities to get to the life points. And in my opinion, that's why I think it does well. Like, the Hyperions will pop. They just open up the door so you can get to the life points. You can get them down to, you know, easy enough level so you can OTK. And then you can win with it. It's pretty easy.
Alright. Thanks, Jeff. So, we'll catch you guys later with probably our duels in a little bit, alright?